All right, welcome to AEAPD Online Live, and today we are talking about atomic learning. And with us is Andrea Anderson from Atomic Learning to tell us about it and maybe some of the things that we aren't familiar with or knew about that it can do as well. So, Andrea, welcome.
Thank you.
So just a quick, what is atomic learning?
Well, Atomic Learning is a web-based solution that Iowa has provided to all of the teachers, students, and staff to the state that really provides not only training on over 250 applications and devices, it also provides professional development opportunities for teachers to be able to enhance their comfort level in using technology in the classroom. And then there's also a lot of different classroom activities that can be done utilizing technology with the lessons that they're already doing.
So there's tools for teachers, and there's things for students, and also things that teachers can use to build lessons with, or sample things that they can use in their classes.
Yes.
Okay. So what are some of those online tools for teachers that are on here?
Sure. Well, on your screen you should see the home page of what teachers and students would be seeing. There's basically 3 levels of learning that an individual has available. First of all, we have the how-tos. So if you were to go into the all categories and choose just the how-to tutorials, it's going to pull up for you just the training needs that you may have. So for instance, if you need to see information on Google Docs, you can type that into the search, and this is all of the how-to tutorials. You can click into one of these different series, and it's going to pull in for you all of the different videos that are available to help you learn about that particular application. You have some tools that you can assign that training to yourself. If you do watch the whole series, you're going to get a certificate of completion. You can also link our content into what you're doing in the classroom. So one of those aha moments that usually comes up when we take a look at Atomic Learning resources is linking us directly into a learning management system or your classroom web page. And just very briefly, to do that, you're just going to create easy links, check the videos that you want to link to, preview those links, and if you click the Easy Links HTML button one more time, you get the HTML code to be able to embed these links into your learning management system or classroom web page. It looks like this when you're done, and you've directly linked into resources that you're already using in your classroom. So that's just the first way that Atomic Learning resources can be used as a how-to or a help desk. The second way that Atomic Learning resources are utilized is as professional development, and that is typically through our workshops. So if you were to go into all categories and click workshops, I'm going to go ahead and expand this out. You can see all of the different topics that we have available, everything from APA to MLA research paper basics. We have launched a completing a Fafsa training workshop for seniors that, or even juniors that may be taking college courses in high school. You have information on here on using your interactive whiteboard, internet safety, and even things like moving to the cloud for teachers. So if you are new to that concept, all of these different resources are available to you as professional development resources. Again, if you do complete an entire workshop, we will provide you with a certificate of completion to show the time that you have spent on those videos. The third way then that you could be utilizing Atomic Learning is through our classroom projects. And again, that is through categories. You can click on projects here and be able to look through all of the different projects that we have available. You can search through the applications and find information, but you can also use the search to be able to find what you're looking for. Now, one of my favorite projects out here is called Documenting Kitchen Science, and if I spelled it right, there we go. In this particular this particular activity utilizes Imovie, and it, sorry about that here, uses Imovie, and it provides all of the resources that you need to be able to complete the activity in your classroom. So in the search, we're going to put in documenting kitchen science. And it's not coming up. There it is, iMovie for iOS. And so when you go into one of these projects, you can see that all of the information that you need to be able to complete this project is included on the screen. We provide you with an example movie so that you know what the project is about. We provide you with step-by-step videos so that if you have students that are not familiar with that particular concept, you're not spending a lot of classroom time getting them caught up. You can actually have them work through these movies. And we provide downloadable resources that come into a zipped file that also includes your lesson plan so that you can modify that lesson plan to make it work for your classroom. So really that is the three main ways that we see teachers utilizing atomic learning in their own professional development as well as in the classroom.
Okay, there's a lot of things there to really kind of go and explore.
Absolutely.
So how do teachers access all of this?
Well, the AEAs have provided information on getting this set up for teachers. So if you are not sure how to access the atomic learning resources, I highly recommend you start with your media specialist or technology coordinator within your district. And if you're not getting what you need from there, you certainly can go to your AEA representative or contact me directly, and I'll be providing my contact information at the end of our session today.
Okay. So what are some ways that I might have students access the information on atomic learning? How would I use it with them?
Well, there's various ways. First of all, you certainly can be having them using the how-to tutorials. So if you are working with a certain skill or application within the classroom and you do have a student that may need some additional assistance, you can sit them down in front of a device and have them watching these videos to walk them through any steps that they may need some help on. In addition, those classroom projects that we had taken a look at with the Documenting Kitchen Science, all of these are ready to go for activities to be done with students. So really anything that you are teaching, there's going to be an activity available to marry up with that particular activity, and having students working through our resources and getting comfortable with technology in their day-to-day.
Okay. So do I need to have student accounts for this, or how do I get my students access?
Your students absolutely can have access. Some schools have chosen to have a shared student account where all of the students are using the same login, and other schools have selected to have individual student accounts. So if you aren't sure if your school has individual or shared accounts, I would recommend, again, going with your media specialist or technology coordinator in district and starting there, see if they have that information, and if not, contacting me again directly, and I will help get those student accounts set up.
So what might be some advantages to going through and having the individual student accounts set up in the system?
There are many advantages to having those set up. First of all, just like with a teacher's access, you are able to really personalize their learning. So if there are students that need to have certain things assigned to them that are needed for their own development, you can do that. The certificates of completion are also available for students if they have individual logins, so they would be able to also track progress that way. There is reporting available on the site, and so if you want to be able to track progress of assignments or anything dealing on an individual basis, they would need to have those individual logins in order for that to occur.
Okay. So really, if those certificates of completion types of things could be portfolio things that you could use with students if you have them creating portfolios of things that they've done and learned in school.
Absolutely. Yeah, and a lot of teachers do choose to do that for conferences, or if students are, especially seniors, that maybe need some portfolio type projects done for college applications. Those are all items that would be available for them on an individual basis.
Okay. So is there anything else about atomic learning that's kind of like a best kept secret, something else that is there that people often don't realize is there?
Well, first of all, atomic learning has been around since the year 2000, and since we have been created, we have grown more into a professional development resource than the help desk resource that we started out to be. So all of those items that we talked about with the workshops and the projects, there tends to be another aha moment that we didn't realize you had all of that information available. So it's not just about how do I use my interactive whiteboard or how do I use my iPad. It is more about why do I need to use these devices and these, why is it important to my students for me to be comfortable to do that. Some other items that may be of interest, you are able to bookmark videos and put them into your favorites folder. There are stars that are available that you can click and bookmark those, so you can come back and find these later and not have to search for them again. We also have some districts that are able to upload their own training into the Atomic Learning site, and if you're not sure if your district has that available, certainly contact the AEA or myself and we can let you know that. But that's another feature that Atomic Learning has available, is to be able to create your own series utilizing your information along with our resources and be able to have customized training available. We do have training webinars that we have scheduled right now through December, and those are available to be signed up for. That if you are needing some more information on how the site functions and what's out here and what you need to do, you can sign up for one of the 2 webinars that are available throughout this calendar year, and we will have more scheduled in January. So that would be something else to look at as a you are welcome to download that free app through the iTunes store as well.
So there's lots of ways to access this then, not just having to have a computer to get to it.
Very true, very true. And it's not something that you just have to access at school either or on campus. You can be accessing it from a home computer or on a mobile device and have that available 24/7.
Okay. Well, thank you. So if people have more questions, who should they contact?
Well, I would recommend, as we said, to start with your media specialist or your technology coordinators. But if you do need to or would like to contact your AEA, all of the AEA contacts are available on the Iowa AEA online website under Educators and AEA Contacts. They're all listed for you on the screen here. So you are welcome to contact your local AEA. Bob, you have also put yourself out there to be able to contact with any questions through AEA PD online. Or anybody is welcome to contact me as well. And my contact information is up on the screen here. So if you do have a question, you're welcome to give me a call or shoot me an email anytime.
Well, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate the information on atomic learning, and hopefully people can get a chance to go in and explore and find some new tools to use in their classrooms.
I think they will. And again, if there's anything that we can do to help get this information out on campuses, we are more than happy to help.